Hey you guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jada and today I'll be doing a get ready with me for a bottle girl interview in Atlanta. So y'all, this is not my first time being a bottle girl or going to bottle girl interviews. So I thought I would do a get ready with me and talk about my previous experience, pros and cons, and like just some other things that I feel like people would be curious about if they did want to be a bottle girl. So I'm gonna be, getting ready, doing my hair, my makeup, my outfit, and then talking to you guys while I do that. Now, I already did my eyebrows and my eyelashes off camera just because, doing that on camera is just hard to do. So I just decided to do it off camera. But enough jibber jabber, let's get ready. Okay, so first I'm gonna start off just doing my makeup. I do like a light makeup. I really only do concealer. I don't really do foundation just because I haven't found a foundation that looks really good on me. Like every time I put on foundation, it looks super cakey. So I just do concealer. So y'all, the first place I'm going today actually isn't even a club. The first place I'm going is Twin Peaks. And I'm going to Twin Peaks because I've heard they make really good money, and I've always wanted to work at like a Hooters or Twin Peaks or something just to experience it. I feel like it would be fun, but honestly going there first, I'm really nervous because I don't think I fit into the image of what they're looking for. I'm not like a super skinny girl next door at all. I'm kind of I'm not like huge, but I'm not like a skinny girl like I used to be. And also y'all, when I'm about to go to a job interview, I look it up on Glassdoor, like how does the interview go. And I saw somebody on there say like, I work at Twin Peaks, and I'm just letting you know now, if you're a black girl, don't even try. They're looking for white girls with blonde hair and blue eyes, which I thought was crazy to say. Like, even if it has truth to it, like, why are you on Glassdoor telling others, like, hey, I'm blonde and white, and I know that you black girls ain't gonna make the cut. Like, that just sounds crazy. I know she's probably just trying to help, but yeah, that sounds freaking crazy. So yeah, I'm going to Twin Peaks first, and I also heard in the interview, like they do 2 interviews. First they talk to you, and then the second one you try on the outfit. And I'm not gonna lie, my belly is a little floppy, so trying on the outfit, they probably gonna be like, girl, I don't know why you even came thinking you was gonna look good in this uniform. But anyways, enough about Twin Peaks. After Twin Peaks, then I'm going to a few clubs. So let me talk about my bottle girl experience. The first time I became a bottle girl, I think I was like 19 or 20, I believe. I was not 21. Like, a lot of clubs do require you to be 21 because you're around a whole bunch of alcohol. You're around a whole bunch of, grown people smoking. People are gonna offer you shots. Like, everybody who's a bottle girl always drinks on the job, so they prefer you to be 21, but you can definitely find clubs that you don't have to be 21 to work there. And me personally, I would say you don't have to wait till you're 21. Like, if you find a job that allows you to do it before you're 21, definitely go for it. As long as you're over 18 though. If you're under 18, I would not, of course, recommend, but as long as you're over 18, I really don't see a huge issue with it. But it will be harder to find, a job under 21. So my first bottle girl I did was like at a club kind of in the country. And all I did was I walked in and asked them, can I work here? Like, literally, I walked in and asked them, can I work here? And they let me, work. But the club that let me just walk in and work so easily with no experience and being young was like I said, a smaller club who was really just hiring anybody, so I got lucky. Before I had went to that club, I went to multiple clubs and they were like, oh, you need experience, oh, you need to be 21. I got turned down from a lot of clubs. So if you're like that, getting turned down a lot, just keep going. Like, if you really want to do it, do not give up. You will find a club that will accept you. The money being a bottle girl is really good, but it's not consistent at all. Like one day, like I would do stuff like one day I would make $700 and the next day I could go in and make $0, or you can make negative dollars, because if you're not making no money and you're hungry and you eat on the clock, you have to pay for it. So that's the cons about being a bottle girl, but that's like really a con anywhere being a server. Like you're gonna make super crazy money one day and none the next day. So I think honestly I would recommend like working a 9 to 5 and doing that on the side, because if you're paying bills and let's say it's a slow week and you're not making any money the whole week and you're like, oh my god, my rent is due at the end of the week, then you're gonna be out of luck. So I would suggest probably doing 2 jobs if you can. Like you could do like a little small part-time job in the meantime and it'll be fine. Like, or you could just do that. If you're not worried about your bills, then you could just do it. It doesn't matter. I'm doing my makeup first. I just do a really basic look. That's it, just concealer. I might add blush. Should I add blush? Let me get some blush. I'll be right back. Like I was saying, I got my blush. I would say though, working in the bottle girl position, of course, if you don't know this, you have to be really sociable. You really have to be a people person. And if you're like an introvert, just act like you're a people person, which I know will take a lot out of you, because I'm an introvert too. So you know, sometimes some days, like it's really crazy, some days I'm really sociable, like you would have no clue that I was an introvert, and the other days I'm just like, I want to be left alone. But when you're working a job like as bottle girl, you don't have those days where you can say like, I want to be left alone, or you're not gonna make any money, or your managers are gonna look at you like, girl, do you even want to be here? There's a million girls who want to take your spot, you can go. So you really don't have any time to not want to be an extrovert. So I'm gonna move into the bathroom to do my hair, and I'm gonna keep talking to y'all, but it's a little darker in my bathroom than it is in here, so just bear with me. Okay, I know it's dark, I'm sorry, but this is all I got in the bathroom. So next, I would say making friends as a bottle girl. It's not one of those jobs where you can just go to work and not speak to anybody. I mean, obviously you can do whatever you want to do. You don't have to talk to the girls, but it's definitely highly recommended to talk to the girls that also work there, because you need to make friends, especially when you're running out bottles and stuff. Depending on what club you work at, you're gonna be like, hey, can you come run this bottle out with me? And if you have friends that you work with, it'll make everything 10 times easier. I'm telling you, it'll make everything so much more fun. So definitely make friends when you do get the job. Oh, I didn't even talk about getting the job. So getting a job, do not wait for them to have a casting call. Do not wait for them to have a casting call and posting it on Instagram like, hey, everybody come out today. Y'all, do not go to those at all. I'm just talking from my personal experience and what I know, but don't go to those. And I say don't go to those because, like, depending on what type of club it is, like if you want to work at a bigger club, them posting it on Instagram is gonna have like so many people there, and you're gonna be waiting in line for a really long time waiting to see somebody. It's gonna be like over 100 girls, and they're either, I live in Atlanta, so they're either not even looking for somebody to hire at all, and they just want to post on their Instagram like, look how many girls came out, or they're only hiring for like 1 position or 2 positions, and it's like 200 plus girls there. So I would definitely not suggest you to go to casting calls. What I would suggest you to do is print out your resume and a picture of yourself, and go up to the clubs you want to go to and walk in looking really cute, do your hair, do your makeup, have a cute outfit, and just be like, hey, are you guys hiring? Can I speak to a manager? And just take it from there. 90% of the time, 95% of the time, they're gonna see you and they're gonna talk to you and answer the questions as best as you can. Some people recommend to lie if you have no experience and like say that you do have experience, but I'm one of those people who's always just like so nervous about lying because I don't have time for them to be like, oh, like asking me questions, asking me about managers, like, cause I know I'm gonna freeze up because I don't know and I never worked there before. So I personally, this is my video and I wouldn't recommend y'all to lie, but I know a lot of people would recommend you to lie. If you have no experience, there will be clubs that will hire you with no experience. You just have to find them, like legit, I promise you. You just have to find them. But it also would help too, like if you have no experience, like if you have experience doing customer service, if you have experience working as a server, because like really bottle girls and servers are the same thing. They just call them bottle girls because it's like a glorified name, but most people who are bottle girls are like also taking orders and stuff. But it just depends on the club as well. Like I was saying, it just depends on the club. Some of them you're still going to be like serving people and serving food as long as bottles, and some of them you're going to be serving like only bottles. But that's very few clubs where you're serving like specifically only bottles and not anything else. So now I'm about to do my hair, y'all. Also, my experience being a bottle girl, you're gonna have really long nights. So if you're one of those people who you're like, I'm gonna be in bed at a certain time, or I don't want to be out until 4 a.m. the nightlife isn't for you at all, because some nights you'll be up so late. Sometimes I didn't get home till like 5 a.m. and I wasn't working at a late night club. Like I was working a regular club and I wouldn't get home till 5 a.m. And also working in the club, like you're working with other girls who love the club, who love the environment. So they're gonna invite you out, like, y'all, let's go to the club afterwards. So y'all gonna get off at like 3 or 4, and then the girls are gonna go to the club afterwards. So you really not gonna get home till like 7 a.m. if you decide to go out with the girls and stuff. So that's just something to think about, you know, the late nights you're gonna have. Of course, you don't have to go out with them, but like I was saying earlier about having friends and stuff, you probably will want to. And that's honestly some of the best nights you're gonna have, like going out with the girls after work, because working as a bottle girl, they always have the connects. Like we always have the connects, and the girls that's working there always have the connects and stuff like that. So you're gonna be going to the club, you're gonna be getting in for free, you're gonna be getting bottles for free. You're just gonna be having a blast for free, and it's gonna be like super late at night. Also, my experience working as a bottle girl, the management is never the best. Like where I worked at, it was always a little questionable management going on, but you're working in that club scene and you're working in a scene where it's like everybody's hustling for money and getting money any way they can. So sometimes the managers can be a little grimy. When you do count out at the end of the night, definitely make sure to count your money and make sure it's right, because the managers, girl, the managers will take from you so fast if they feel like they can. And just make sure, I don't know, I don't really know what to make sure for when it comes to managers, because it's like either you have a good manager or you have like a grimy manager, and it's really no in between when you're working in the nightlife. It's night, like everything is so different during nighttime. Then I would say like my typical day as a bottle girl. So usually I would get to the club at like 7 before the club even opened, because you have to get there and set up, again, depending on the club you work at. The club I worked at, I had to set up sometimes. I worked at 2 different clubs. One, I had to go there early to set up, and the other one, I didn't have to set up anything. So it really just depends. But most of the clubs I worked at, though, I would get there at 7. And so I would do my hair and my makeup. I would put on my outfit and look all cute, take my pictures, and then I would go to work. And I also used to always be late all the time. When you're a bottle girl, they're like really way more lenient on you being late. because I know so many girls would always be late, including myself. My friend who works as a bottle girl, she's always 2 hours late to her shift every single time, literally. I'm not saying y'all should be late, but I'm just saying they're usually a little bit more lenient. So yeah, you would show up and then greet my customers as they come in, take orders, and it's also really fast paced because you're working with, it could be like 10, 12 people in each section. You can have like 3, 5 sections and it's 10 people in each section. So you're really working like with 50 people at a time. And also you could be taking orders from people who's just standing around, who's not in the section and stuff like that. So it's really fast paced. You have to keep up with everybody's orders that you're taking because people are literally every freaking where, and you're dealing with a lot of drunk people. So sometimes they'll be like, oh, I didn't order that. Like, yes, you did. So you have to be on top of it and be on point when it comes to stuff like that. And you have to make sure you're collecting payments. Make sure, like I said, again, dealing with drunk people, sometimes they'll either forget to pay or they'll just not pay and leave. So make sure you're on top of it when it comes to stuff like that. And then in dealing with drunk people, just make sure you're really nice, you're really bubbly, and you're in that party girl mode because that's what they love. They're in that party mode because they're partying, obviously. So they want a bottle girl that's in the party girl mode as well. And when I was a bottle girl, I used to always drink on the job. A lot of clubs tell you like, oh, you can't drink on the job, yada yada, but everybody literally still does it. Even the managers will drink on the job, legit. So if you do decide to drink on the job, not saying you should or shouldn't, if you do decide to drink on the job, make sure that you're focused and you know all your orders, all your customers, and don't get too drunk because I got really drunk one time and I was a hot mess. This only happened one time. I was a hot mess. I had to leave, like literally I left my customers. I don't know if I should be saying this, but I left my customers because I was so drunk. I of course had them taken care of by like my friend that was still working there. That goes back to what I was saying, like having a friend working with you definitely benefits. I left, my friend took care of them, and I went home because I was so sick and I was acting full. So definitely if you decide to drink, don't get too drunk where you can't handle it because everybody can't handle working while drunk. Like everybody there is going to be drinking, but not everybody can handle that. So if you know you can't handle working while drunk, just don't even do it. I promise you, just don't even waste your time. Okay, y'all, it's hard to see, but I'm done curling my hair. Dang, it looks crazy because y'all can't see it that way, but every time I curl my hair, I can never get it to stay for a long period of time, but I'm gonna still spray it with this spritz. Then I'm gonna spray it with this too, because I really need these curls to stay. Okay. Oh, y'all hear that sizzle? Yeah, I honestly love sizzle in my hair. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's pretty bad, but I love sizzling it. Okay, now I'm gonna lotion up with this because this makes my skin and body look really good. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, now for my outfits, I'm gonna put on this green bodysuit. It's long sleeve and has long pants, so hopefully this is not the wrong choice to make. I hate like finding stuff to wear for interviews like this because it's like, what do I wear? Because you're not supposed to dress like business casual, like how you're usually supposed to dress for interviews. So it's like, okay, well, what do I wear? So I'm gonna just put on this bodysuit and I'll be right back. Okay, now I have the outfit on, but look. Yeah, I got stuff all over it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got stuff all over it, so I don't know what to do. Okay, y'all, look how crazy. Oh, y'all can't really see it right here. Okay, look how crazy this stain looks. It's the oil that I just put on, but I don't have anything else to put on, so I'm gonna keep it on. I know y'all are watching this like, girl, you are crazy, but I'm gonna keep this on, and I'm just gonna try to cover up my stomach area and stuff, and hopefully they won't notice, especially since I'm gonna be like sitting down for most of the interview. I'm gonna like walk and hide it and then, you know, go from there. So the last thing I'm gonna do is put on my Jimmy Choo perfume. Gotta smell good. I never know where exactly to put perfume on. I don't know if you put on your neck, your chest, your wrist, but I just put it everywhere in hopes that people can smell it. So then I'm gonna put on my shoes, and that's all I have to do. Then I'm gonna head out. Oh, and then also I'm gonna go downstairs and print out my resume and my picture because I'm going to, you know, the bodyguard interviews and stuff. So, and then that's it. So thank you guys for watching my get ready with me for my bodyguard interview. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you are looking for a bodyguard job, I hope you get one. If you want to check out my other videos and see more of me, you can go to my channel and watch some more. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all. Wish me luck.